Hey everyone. We just got back from a trip from Barcelona with our 1-year-old, and we're about to tell you everything that went down. So stay tuned.
Yep.
We're there for about 4 days. Yeah, and we traveled with our baby for the first time.
Yeah, we're going to divide it in days, like what we did on each day.
Yeah.
But before all of that, let's just give you the experience of what it's like to travel with
a baby for the first time. Yeah.
So the first thing is our flight was with Lufthansa. Pretty straightforward, booking a ticket on their website, all of that. When you add the infant, you specify the age, of course, because if you are flying with anyone that is less than 2 years old, it's a $150 charge, so they don't pay the full cost of tickets. The next thing is, of course, we have to pack stroller. We make sure we took the stroller. That's very, very important. And for the stroller, it doesn't, we check it in.
You check it in just like a regular baggage,
but they don't collect it from
you. take it back with you onto the plane, and then you leave it at the door of the plane so that if you have a layover, for instance, you can get it
back,
rather than waiting till you get to your destination before you get it.
Exactly.
So that's
what she said. And then one of the, perks of traveling with a baby is you get to have like a special priority or exclusive queue for parents, which is beautiful.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is, we've always been scared to travel with a baby because we weren't sure
we're scared of
how
the
kids are going to react to it. But honestly, the perks are good. So
absolutely.
We skipped immigration.
So immigration, security line especially, there was like a separate, like a VIP area where the crew go through, which, you know, is much faster than Ubuero or the people queuing up to keep, well, not skip, but priority queue.
You are giving priority over the masses because you have a baby.
Immigration, the gate, and also for boarding. So boarding, of course, first class we board, business class, and then at some point before everybody else, they call parents with children, elderly parents with children, so there's still like priority access there. So which is really good. So it's not as bad as we thought, flying with a baby.
Okay, so apart from everything he said, I also want to say that, you know, when you pass security, you know, normally when you want to pass security, you're not allowed to take liquid with you. But because you're carrying a baby this time around, you have access to. So you're allowed to carry all those things because they're for baby. The only thing is you need to get them tested. They will test it at the gate. So if you have like yogurt, like our baby, for instance, she loves yogurt. So I packed like lots of yogurt in the carry-on. Her water bottle had water in it. And they said it was fine. We could pass through with security. So make sure that that's something that you should put in your bag as well. Another thing is pack lots and lots of snacks for your baby. Anything that your baby likes. We packed like crackers,
especially on longer flights, because the flight was like 8 hours from Calgary to the first layover. So yes, long flights like that, pack all the snacks.
Pack everything.
And toys.
So I was coming to that. That was my next point. Pack your snacks and your toys. I got this thing on Amazon, this thing that spins on, especially if you're sitting on window seat. But if you don't even sit on the window seat,
stick it on
you can stick it on the screen and your baby can play with it. And just your baby's, you know, favorite toys, pack that. Another thing that I would like to say is the fact that you just have a baby with you traveling, people are just extra nice to you, like the hair hostess, like people generally. So that was nice. Also, I
feel like if you travel with an empty stroller.
No, please don't do that. That's fraudulent. My point is, you know, for the baby as well, if you need to carry like baby formula and all of that, it's fine. Another thing is, you can get hot water on the plane. So you don't necessarily need to worry about, even if I pour water in the flask, what if it becomes cold sometime on the flight? So you don't need to worry. You can just get water.
That's right.
A tip that I would like to give you, which I kind of discovered on this trip, was even though I packed like her plates and her spoons and everything, I didn't use them in the plane. What I asked for was like disposable cups. I mix her cereal in it. And then once I finish, I toss it in the garbage.
So
that way, I don't need to get up to go and be washing plates for the next meal. So that's a tip that, you know.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, so at this point we are in Barcelona now. Also, quick note, we went around September period, so the weather was really good. It was like 20s degrees Celsius. And then landing in Barcelona, Uber works there, which is kind of new, I think.
Yeah,
Uber is
so
new.
the guy said Uber is fairly new. It
Yeah.
started, I think, this year or last year.
Exactly.
All they had was the yellow taxis.
Yeah. So they have their own kind of black and yellow taxi. They also have Uber. The good thing is you can get their black and yellow taxi on the Uber app. So there's Uber, then there's their own taxi. Or to be honest, which is faster, you can stop their yellow taxi and tell them your destination. And it's a what's that thing called? Ticket system. That's the one that counts Uber as you go.
Metered system.
Metered system. Thank you. So it's a metered system, but they have a POS inside of the cab, so you can still pay with your card, which is really very efficient. So this is another tip. It is faster. This one really frustrated me. It is faster to just stop a cab on the road.
Yeah.
And also they have lights on the cab, so if it's free, it's green on top. If it's occupied, it will be red.
Yeah.
So very useful. So stop a cab on the road and just let them know where you're going. Like I said, you can pay with your normal Canadian cards, Visa and whatever, worked fine. There was no issues there. Depending on the bank you're using, you need to call your bank that you're traveling so they don't flag it as fraudulent transaction.
So we booked our hotel on booking.com and the name of the place is called Inside. It has a long name, we put it
INN side.
And we made sure it was like a central location in Barcelona.
It was a really decent hotel actually.
Yeah, like first impression of the hotel, it was our vibe. It was really like the decor was minimal.
Great lighting.
It was, really good.
And a balcony.
Yeah. It was
a nice, decent view.
Yeah. Yeah, we loved it.
Yeah. So next, I guess, is activities, what we actually did in Barcelona. Quick tip again here. So Viator, pretty popular site for booking activities. Part of the activities we booked were cheaper to book on like the official site versus Viator. Because Viator, I don't know, we had their own charges and everything, but the official site was relatively cheaper. So something to note. Maybe just Google the activity you want to do. If they have like their own website, just book it there.
Yeah. So on the first day, I think the first day was Sagrada Familia.
It's kind of like a Catholic church, like old Catholic church cathedral, exactly. Tall ceilings, stained glass, really beautiful interior.
Yeah.
Lots of sections there to like, it's just tough to see really.
Yeah, and when we got there, we didn't book a tour guide, but if you want, you have the option to book a tour guide.
Yeah, why did you book a tour guide?
We didn't need it.
I felt with a tour guide, you have to be following him or her.
Yeah, kind of like.
But I wanted, a free vibe of we wanted to go wherever we wanted to.
We got that free vibe because we could go anywhere we wanted. We were not timed and all of that. So, and we explored as much as we could, even with the baby. So that's something to note. Okay,
so that takes us to day 2. On day 2, we did a bit more touristy type thing. We went to like 3 or 4 different locations.
Yeah.
We did La Rambla, which is kind of like this market strip with, some activities going on there. That was where I think we grabbed lunch there.
Yeah, we had this nice fish, and I had fish and chips.
I had ribs.
And it was really good.
Yep.
So this place, it's called La Rambla, and it's a street, like a strip, and it's like a major tourist street in Barcelona. There are lots to see, like they have festivals going on. Like you just had like different side attractions, like
lots of activities.
Lots to see. So it's a busy place for tourists. And then we went to this place called Arc de Trump.
Which is basically just an arc. Like a giant arc that, also a tourist attraction. Lots of activities also going there. It was a bit crowded when we went. So,
Before we on our way to after Trump, we went through Gothic Qatar. Yeah, and that's where you have like all these tall buildings with narrow roads, and like the walk down to Arc de Triomphe was scenic. It was nice because you get to explore like the different streets and all of that. So
we did a lot of walking that day. That was the day we clocked over 12,000 steps.
Oh yeah, so that's something about Europe that they don't tell you. But maybe you know already, but you're going to do a lot of walking if you want to explore. We could have used the taxi or the Uber, though. What's the fun in that?
Yeah, exactly. We lose all these sites.
Yeah.
So I think it's also advisable to walk, to just be in a central place where you can do a lot of walking.
Exactly. And a hotel. That's the point of booking a hotel in a central place, just so that you can walk all the places. Yeah. And then I think the last thing we did that day was the place of Calgary.
What's the name of the place?
Parc de Ciutadella.
Yes. Which is it? So it's like this outdoor food festival type thing.
Yeah.
We just stumbled upon the food part, and we grabbed something to eat there. It's like different vendors, so you can taste, drink food, wine.
So we visited this place called Moco Museum. Oh, by the way, Barcelona has lots and lots of museums. Like a lot of their like
tourist attraction thing.
Their museum. So we went to this place called Moco Museum.
So Moco Museum, it has an exhibition from different artists. Banksy, Banksy was one of them. And a couple other ones. Really different art style and some interesting ones, some shocking ones. Yeah. Like I think there were a lot of Caesar with a gunshot. With a headshot.
Yeah. I like the one where we took like pictures. By the way, if you don't follow us on Instagram, go follow us because we're going to be posting
TheNovemberCouple.
Yes, so that one that they had like words.
Oh yeah.
Like different,
like memes.
Exactly. So like different parts of the painting. So that was really nice.
Yeah. So lots of art there. I like the one about there was one Jesus and his disciples.
Oh yeah,
that was like the first one we saw. So the concept of the painting is like if Jesus was in this 21st century, like what would his disciples be like? And it's like they walk Jesus and his disciple type painting, which was really cool.
Yeah. Oh, and then we went to their local market. It's called La Boqueria or something.
La Boqueria, yeah.
And that place, it felt like we were in Lagos because they had like meat, fish, vegetables, spices. They got this. Exactly. So they displayed it like how like our local markets are displayed, but the only thing is that they were like nicely done.
And there was somebody pulling you to come and buy.
While we're walking all this plenty work that we did, we were talking about how we wish they had Primark here, and then somehow we just busted Primark.
I mean, because Europe now, Primark is in UK, so why not?
Yeah. So obviously we went in. And
a little bit of shopping.
We did some damage. But it was for the kids, it wasn't for us. That counts, right?
Yep. There's a balloon museum, which is very interesting. So
museum again.
That's the thing. Barcelona, when you Google things to do there, most of it is museum related. So balloon museum, that was really interesting. There was a lot of sections, kind of like a maze. So you walk through different sections. As you're walking through, there'll be like a display here. You go in, experience it, walk to the next one, and it's kind of guided. And lots to see. There's like a big balloon pit, balloon statues. There are what else?
And the bike thing. I think my favorite one was where the balloons were like floating. And then it looked really nice on camera.
It was another experience, surprisingly.
They had like different rooms, like filled with different balloons set up. So it was really nice.
So if you have a toddler, that's something that they
that's something that
the balloon, even me as an adult, I love it.
Yeah.
So
and then obviously the big balloon pit.
I guess they knew that adults will not want to leave that balloon pit, so it's timed. So
it's
there's a performance. So different multiple swimming pools. Then there's a performance that goes on for like 10 minutes. So after the performance, I'm supposed to leave so that the next set of people can come in. But it was really, really fun.
Oh, and then why would I come to Europe and I won't have gelato? So we went back to Sagrada Familia.
Imagine 20 minutes Uber ride.
We went back to Sagrada Familia
because somebody wanted gelato.
Just to have gelato, but I satisfied my craving. It was nice. That was good. Okay, so what are your final thoughts about Barcelona? Would you go back?
Good question. I think I would, yes. I would go back actually. I will. But some things to notice, for example, your event, any activity you want to do, buy your tickets in advance. I didn't see any option to buy tickets at the gate for the ones. There probably is, but it's just easier if you just buy a ticket.
You can better just buy a ticket in advance because all those places are usually crowded. So.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, depending on where you're flying from, if you're flying from North America, for example, and you're going to Europe, you need to buy a travel adapter. That was very important. We got down like a few weeks before flying.
Very important.
Because otherwise, none of your devices are going to be useful.
Another thing I would say is at least pack a pair of comfortable shoes. You're going to be doing a lot of walking, so you don't want to, just be in something that will stress you out.
We had to buy slides.
Yeah.
And I think that guy cheated us.
Let's not talk about it.
But we had to get slides so that, we're not, walking around in sneakers and get uncomfortable.
Another thing is you have to know when to go to Barcelona. Like choose a month or choose a period where the weather is good, because they also have rain. Ask the Uber guy, he said that they also have winter. They don't get snow, but it's really cold. So just choose a period where it's good. We had a bit of rain.
Exactly, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't super heavy rain. It was a bit of a drizzle. Yeah,
so rain today, sunshine tomorrow. Yeah. That's about what we got. But just do your research and make sure you go when the weather is good. So in summary, we had a good time. We haven't gone on vacation together in a while. So this really meant a lot, and it was Europe. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
we had fun.
Good. We're looking forward to the next one.
So yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.
Yes.